Check 1, 2. Do I see Major up there? Let me see. Let me see my screen. All right, Major. BBL already trying to tax us. Already trying to get that tax. Major, how's your day going so far? And I know you guys can't see my wall back here, but that has a lot of my kids' drawings. So I got some new stuff. Got some new stuff to put up, which is going to be awesome. And it just keeps filling that wall. So I'm going to get those up a little bit later, but yes, we'll get down to it. We'll get down to it. What I'm going to do today is some couscous. Which picture? You like the thumbnail, Nisi? I'm going to do some couscous. Yes, it's out of the box. It is out of the box. It is just that savage. So I got a couple ways that I can do couscous. I can. It calls for what does it call for? Calls for 1.5 cups of water and some oil. Um, but I'm going to do it with a stock. I think I have a stock here. I do. I have some chicken broth. So I'm going to use the chicken broth instead of the water. That's just going to give it a little bit more of a rich flavor. There's nothing wrong with the water. This probably adds a few extra calories, but I'm willing to sacrifice that for the taste. Willing to do that. So I'm just going to fire this up. I wanted to start right from the beginning. Scree, what's going on? you like those Nisi? Scree, how are you doing today? I'm just telling, I'm going over, guys. I'm doing some couscous. It's out of the box. Yes, it's out of the box. But instead of the water, I'm going with a chicken broth. Trying to it gives it a little bit more flavor. I've done this a few times before. So what do I need? 1.5 cups. Just got done eating. Nice. BBL, what's going on? How are you doing? BBL's already trying to tax me. Yeah, how was the barbecue? For sure. Inquiring minds want to know. Now, I don't have to go full chicken stock. I can go with that, and then I can put in I can put in the rest as water. So I can do that. Do that with stuffing mix. There we go. Great minds. Great minds. I'm glad that I get a little validation from you guys when I hear about the things that you do as well. That was closer to 1.5, but I think we'll be all right. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. I ate so much. Had chicken bone broth the other day for the first time. No flavor. Red Star. It's good for breaking fasts and things like that. It's got it's more like a nutrient thing than a flavor. But that's also good if you're not feeling too well, where you don't want too many spices and things like that. Upset stomach. Impact Late Night Cooking Show. You make a lot of movies. Indeed, guys. Hey, I love hanging out with you guys. So if it means that we get to hang out a little bit late and do some stuff, I appreciate you guys being here. So I'm supposed to add this spice mix. What's going on, Hush? Clean eating. So you can add the packet as well with it. So I'm going to throw that in. And then I will throw my own extra stuff in as well. And I'll season my stuff a few times over. Zena, what's going on? What's going on? So they want that to kind of mix in, which is cool. I'm still going to throw in my onion powder. I will do spicy food, Nisi. I won't go crazy, but I've done some hot stuff. Looking for some hot stuff in the kitchen. Yeah, so I got my onion powder. This is garlic powder as well. I can also throw in a little bit of turmeric and the black pepper just to make sure that we're unlocking all those properties, all that good stuff. There we go. Oh, you're cooking too. Nice. Nice. Fantastic. How's the family doing? How's everybody doing today? How have we been? How's everybody's been since we had that fantastic workout today. We had a great workout today. We got some pull-ups, we got some back stuff, all sorts of stuff. Fred, what is going on from the cornfields of southern Indiana? BBL, only one person who I will not text, that's Boogie. I'm still scared of her. Fair enough, fair enough. I don't mind. I don't mind. I'm sure she loves that too. So the girls love Arizona tea, but what I do is I take it. Usually, I'll take, like, if I have two of them or one, I'll pour half of it into the other one and fill them with water, so you can see how watery that is. We're just not doing a whole bunch of that craziness. There we go. RoboCop. All right, RoboCop. That's good. That's fair. I like that. So couscous doesn't take long at all, guys. It's a pretty quick dish. I'm doing couscous, Cena. I'm doing some couscous. And I feel like I can add the rest of that. And really, that's all you need to do is bring it to that boil. And then you're going to let it go for about a minute. I'm going to turn my heat way down. Turn my heat way down. I have to be careful because that's to be super spicy. Oh, yeah. And with this is almost just like oatmeal. Robert, what's going on? I'm doing some couscous. I'll be outside your door with the plate. You can come on in. I've never had that, Cena. I've never had that. So all I'm going to do is let this sit over this heat, and then basically it's going to sit for about 5 minutes. So while I've got that going, this very simple dish, I'm going to crack an onion. I'm going to get myself an onion going. I'm going to get this cut up because I'm going to throw onion in it as well. I've got some kale that we're going to add to this as well. Yeah, Robert, it's not bad. Not a bad dish. We've got the Nisi emoji in real life. Got the real life Nisi emoji. So we've got that as well. And really all you need, it's a Mexican dish. Very fresh. Nice. Where's my big fork? I use my big fork to just like fluff it. And that's all you want to do is just be able to kind of take it and just kind of do that with it. Just fluff it. Shrimp and whitefish marinated, cooked in lime juice. Oh, that sounds amazing. Robert on the way. Fantastic. Nisi, yes. We know that Nisi emoji. So I'm just going to fluff it. But while this is fluffing, I got it off my heat now. I don't want to overcook it. I'm just going to let that sit in there. But we're going to get down to it with the onion. We'll see if these glasses kind of help. We'll see if the glasses help keep me from crying on camera. Yeah, BBL. As long as you're not trying to tax my plate, I think we'll be all right. You can come on in. You guys just gotta take your shoes off when you come in. Anybody else have that rule? No shoes in the house. That is my number one thing. No shoes in the house. I had a song for Aoife when she was little about no shoes in the house. Just go ahead and let it out. I love you, man. Here we go. This is gonna be it might be adequate onion. And guys, let's no mistake. This is 3 servings per container, and I'm gonna eat them all. So I might need more onion. Yep, don't bring the outside in. Absolutely. And BBL, yes, insatiable. What's going on, Major? No shoes. No shoes in the house. That's what I. No shoes in the house. Take your shoes off in the house. No shoes in the house. Take your shoes off in the house. And that's how she learned. That's how she learned. And times that she would come in the house, I just start going, and she would know exactly what that was. Explore what's going on. How are you doing? Music is a great educator. I hate going over to someone's house and they say, "Take your shoes off." Ah, yes, indeed. Take those shoes off. You're not. I don't know what people are tracking in, and it's not just them. It's just like just in general. It is just a dirty world out there. Ba, 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 ba. Do, 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 do. You know what else I got? I got some Brussels sprouts. I did. I still got a little Brussels sprouts. Started your landscaping business. Nice. Congratulations. Nate, what's going on? Nate, we are in the kitchen. In the kitchen. Come on in. How are you? How's Mama Kay? How are you guys doing? So this is going to give me probably enough. Now, on my kale, I don't do it like with the onions. I just take scissors. I just take my kitchen shears and I just chop it. I just chop it. Doo-doo-doo. That's all I need to do. I do not have to be Gordon Ramsay or any of these high quality chefs or Julia Childs. None of them. None of them. We make it work how we work. Chris, what's going on? How are you doing? Yeah, it's been a while. Uh oh. Betty M started climbing. Grandma, did your mom make you take off your shoes? I don't think she did. I may have ran wild through the house, so I don't know where it came from. Was that was that a rule? I can't remember if that was a rule. Mama K, what's going on? Betty M is in the house, guys. Stair climbing. Grandma is in the building. So this is my cheater way of chopping up a lot of leafy greens, guys. Very simple. Garden shears and just give it a really bad haircut. That's all that we're doing. Mama K, what's going on with you? How are you doing? Oh, that was not the rule when we were kids, right? Yeah, I don't remember. I feel like I just dragged my feet all over the house. So how I got to this point is way different. I don't know. Maybe because I knew what I was dragging through the house. We are glad you are here. We're just doing some cooking. I did some couscous. That's already just sitting. It's in that 5 minute stage, so I'll just keep fluffing it every once in a while. And what I got is really nice, a really nice texture. It's really fluffy here now, so you can see it just kind of moving around. Very nice and easy. Chris, I'm in the hospital. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that. My goodness. BBL trying to get Mr. Burns' lineage. Tamara, I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing? I'm doing some couscous right now. I got some couscous and then I'm chopping up my vegetables to go with it. So I got enough kale. I think I'm not going to put in the Brussels sprouts. I did Brussels sprouts yesterday. I got a video coming out for that. Thank you, Martin. How are you doing? How are you doing? Tamara, yes, indeed. We got to eat good foods. Got to have fun with it with our cooking. Here we go. So I got this. I got this huge glass bowl. I got a huge glass bowl. So I'm just gonna kind of serve it out as we go. So the couscous on its own is fantastic, but when we start throwing in the extras, I'm going to throw in some of this kale with it as well, and some of these onions. Major is absolutely right. Chris, fight, fight, fight. Here we go. I've also got some carrot. I forgot that I had some carrots until I started thinking about it. I was like, what else can I add to this? I've got some shredded carrot. There we go. Chris, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm grateful that you're willing to share that and that you are here with us. Alan, what's going on? How are you doing? There we go. So I've got that. And then if I really, really want to keep going, guys, I want to keep going. And my brother makes fun of me all the time for this, is I will throw in some trail mix. If you guys seen any of my other dishes, there's trail mix in almost 99% of it. So we're looking at walnuts. We're looking at some like craisins. We're looking at raisins, some seeds. So we can add that as well. This really hardies it up, thickens it up. And I was at the store today and I got some cashews. So I will buy a bag of this, just the regular trail mix, and then I'll buy like a separate thing of cashews because it doesn't have them. So then I'll kind of just keep going and creating my trail mix, an extra trail mix. Tamara, how are you doing today? Martin, how are you doing today? Chris, you are very, very welcome. And guys, this is what the community does. This is why we're here for each other. Then putting trail mix on the salads. Screedily D, you know me. Absolutely. Put it on the salads. So I got this stuff set off to the side. I can go back and give it a little bit more pepper. I got these little grinders, these little hand grinder things. So I can give it a little bit more pepper. Trail mix is tasty, Nina. Absolutely. So I got a little bit of that. I can come back with a little bit more of that garlic and onion powder, just a touch. And because I didn't put any olive oil into my stock, I can just give it a little bit of this. Kai, what's going on? Kai, we're doing fantastic, brother. How are you? So I got a little bit of that. Whip it up, mix it up, smack it up, flip it, rub it down. There we go. And guys, the one thing that I don't have that I wish that I had this evening with some blueberries. Blueberries in this really, really just takes it over the edge. You could add tuna too if you wanted, but right now, this is a vegetarian dish. It's not vegan because it had the chicken broth in it. But if you did it with water, it would be a vegan dish as well. So you can take that and then you could throw in tuna. We've got the girls love these packs of tuna, so you can add that in. Absolutely. Made it you made it live, Tashana, indeed. So this is what we're looking at, guys. That's what our final product looks like. I'm not sure how well the light is looking right now, but that's what we got. Jacob, what's going on? Jules had an alarm set for the wrong time for the stream. No worries. No worries. Boogie is in the house. My blueberries are almost ripe. Yes. Yes, there we go. So my youngest doesn't like couscous, so I cook it when she's not here. It's just that simple. Cook it when they're not here. Chris, yes, and we are here with you. Please keep us posted on everything as it develops as you are able. So because my kale and onions are pretty much going to the same place anyways, I can just throw it all in there for sure. Jules, how are you doing? It's 2:48. Adam says, where are the donuts? They are where they're supposed to be in somebody else's house. I can't do it. I can't do it. Oh, I'm bummed that I don't have blueberries, but I do know that I didn't see any at the store either. That is okay. Good stuff. So I'm just gonna throw this, get this onion put away, and that's guys. It's that simple. It's that simple. Like meals can be that quick. I don't even know. What have we been here? 20 minutes? 20 minutes and we're done already. 20 minutes and dinner is served. So, mm, mm, mm. Yes, very oniony. All those seasonings are popping. 249 in Germany. Okay, have a good night. Have a good night, my friend. Jacob, here we go. And if you guys want like a sauce, this is the one I'm always talking about. Melinda's black truffle sauce. Yoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh, Jules, I'm doing fantastic. I'm better now because I thought I said I got to get to the store. Jules is expecting me to cook. I can't just like have her pop up and nothing, nothing. I had nothing. Come on, BBL. I could make this. I could make this for thousands. Absolutely. Is cooking on beef tallow healthier than olive oil? That's a good question. I don't know too much about beef tallow, Adam. But yeah, this one is good. It's not like it is. They have it as a medium. You can see those little flames at the bottom, but it's more flavor than it is actual heat. I was up for PB and J, so this looks fancy. Jules, don't play with me. I got some bread too. I got the keto bread. I got I I got a whole new thing of peanut butter. I got a whole new. Yes, we're ready. We're ready for anything. We got to make a peanut butter jelly sandwich. I can do that. And I don't know about if any of you guys do this, but I will take because I'm not huge on these. I don't use these much, but I will mix the blueberry and the grape. Any type of diet? No, I'm not. I use keto bread, Adam. I like keto bread, but I'm not on any type of diet. I think it's just balance and eating how we need to eat. You had a blueberry muffin earlier. Oof. So yeah, guys, I'll just mix this around the olive oil, the seasonings, and again, I think the secret for mine is, and I don't know if my kids agree or not, but I season it like I'll keep seasoning it almost every stage of the way. So I put in some of the seasoning as the water was heating, and then as it was made, then I seasoned it a little bit more. You know, I had hard boiled eggs and sausage. Nice. Yeah, guys, Boogie is making a movie. And the nuts, it's next level, guys. It's next level. Yeah, Major. I got a call today and said, and yeah, and I got asked to be in this movie. I said, well, how much is it paying? She said, what? I said, guys, I do this. I do this. What are we talking about? I do this. You want me to, like, I'm just supposed to work for free? So we settled it down to 25 cents and a hug. I said, keep the quarter. I'll take the hug. So I'm booked. I'm officially in the movie. I do too, Scree. I love boiled eggs. As a matter of fact, you could chop up a little bit and add that to this. Nothing's free. Mm-mm. Nothing's free. I don't know. Does anybody else have the never-ending problem of not having the top that fits that particular Tupperware item? Because this is just the plague of my existence. I like buy new ones, and they're still just gone. I don't know where they're at. It's worse than like missing socks in the dryer. Not sure where they're at. Juan, what's going on? You got it? You got 8 dozen eggs this morning. Yo, wow. Easy. Put it in. Put in some of that love. Juan, who's coming in our homes and stealing it? It makes no sense. And the other thing that I'll mix with my tea is coconut water. For some reason, that mix really hits for me. DC, I got it. I got a whole heaping bowl full. Give me seconds on that. Absolutely. But this is what we got. So, do we got to? Are we doing a peanut butter jelly sandwich next? Are we doing a PB and J? No, sir. My drawers are organized because I'm one single. I'm just one single Asian girl. Jules, I need your help. Then I need that help. Millicent, what's going on? My Tupperware is in order, but not life. But life is not in order. We're always working on it. Yeah, guys. I will. What I'll have Boogie do is I will have Boogie give me like a video, and then I will just put that out. What that's on. All right. Here we go. Yeah, Boog. Just save it for like outside, then you can send it to me so I can share it. Yes, indeed. There is a movie to be had, guys. There is a movie to be had in all of that. Luke, what's going on? Oh, about to go to work. Okay. Hopefully you are rested, hydrated, fed, ready, ready for ready to spread that same positive energy that you bring here. We appreciate it. What did you guys have to eat? Millicent, how are you doing today? It's been a while. I don't think we've seen you recently, but how have you been? So anybody else? So uh, Jules definitely doesn't have the the organization issues. You make warm tea with coconut water. I will do that. Absolutely, Nisi. That is some good stuff. Juan, I think it's just us. It's getting stolen. Malcolm, what's going on? Orange chicken and fries. That sounds different. Orange chicken and fries. What kind of fries? Like sweet potato fries or a specific fry? What's going on? Tuna. What did you have? What was it that you had that you eat your tuna with? What kind of chips is it, Nisi? Millicent, I'm glad to hear that. Malcolm had some lemon. Nice. Just straight up lemon, or did you have it with something else like lemon meringue, regular fries? Okay. Was that like a carry-out place that you got it from? Millicent, we did some couscous with chopped up onions, kale, carrots, and it's all seasoned up. There's some trail mix in here as well. So I've got some almonds, some walnuts, some cashews as well. Have ribs, pan fried sausage, and boiled eggs. Nice. Jules, I would definitely do more. If you guys like this, Nisi, that's what it was. Trader Joe's. Okay, that's good stuff. That's good stuff, Juan. I do love some orange chicken. I love orange chicken. with Bug P. I you know what? When we moved in, the kitchen was a whole different color. Just didn't look good, and so I just did a I did a rush job on it. But when I took all the cabinets off, I was like, I'm just gonna leave them off. Reheated some chicken Alfredo from Olive Garden. Nice. If you bring that bowl to the camera one more time, I'm taking the biggest bite. Go ahead. Plant your face in there, niece. Go ahead, get that face in there. Panda Express orange chicken is elite. I think, what's the other one? What's the other place? Tater, what's going on? Oh my goodness, what's the other fast food kind of Asian chain? Payway. I think Payway's is better. Yes, Boogie. You know me. I like Payway's better. Jules, what is that face? Mm, mm, mm. Dave, I made some couscous. I chopped up some kale, some onions, some carrots, threw in some trail mix, and so we were just enjoying that. PF Chang, yeah, PF Chang has good stuff too. Tomorrow I got to be at football at 6:45 in the morning. That's football for you. You got to get up and get after it, especially when it's summertime. You want to be at it as early as possible. Jules, come on in. Come on in. If we got to do that, if we got to do the peanut butter jelly sandwich, I got it. I got the tools on deck. I'm still going to eat the couscous, but the peanut butter jelly sandwich might be for later tonight, just so we're clear. Just so it won't, like, no food in the making of this video will go uneaten. And that's before BBL can get here. For dinner, you cook rice and peas with steamed red snapper. Oh, fantastic. Summer football is the most important football. Absolutely. Absolutely. You got to get that conditioning in. Yeah. BBL's going through it right now, Tater. I mean, it's playing some college ball. So get that in. Jules. You guys know. You know how we get down. Food will not be wasted under my hood. Yes, BBL runs a tight ship. BBL runs a tight ship. You can do a lot of things, but you better not be wasting any food. Way worse in Arkansas. David is in Arkansas. Nice. I didn't realize that. BBL wants some ribs with your couscous. You know what you could do? Just get the ribs extra saucy and then just roll it, and you just have couscous on your ribs. Because that's something I would do. That's absolutely something I would do. I would couscous my ribs. Milton, you dropped 12 more pounds. Congratulations. BBL, I'm just saying, you know how that goes. And we got bread for days and a full peanut butter and jelly. There's sandwiches all day long. Yes. Jules, who is Noyce Robinson? Noyce sounds like nice. Who is Noyce Robinson? Mm-hmm. Yes, Major. Yes, sandwiches for days. That's a full one too. I'm still scraping the bit out of this Skippy. I brand switched, but I'm still scraping. You know when there's still some at the bottom. There's still good. Like we're not wasting that. We're not wasting that. I'm gonna have peanut butter knuckles trying to get that last bit out. When you're always trying to get that last bit out. I mean, I can scrape it out for you, Spider, but you won't be able to use it. Okay, Jules, noise. Okay, I got you, noise. And I'm still working on the water. Water. I don't know. Is that Boston or is that Aussie water? I'm saying I think I got the beer. Australian for beer. Nina peanut butter is one of my favorite. Skippy versus Jips. Whose peanut butter is better? That's a good question. I've never really like done a taste test. I've never been like a peanut butter snob. You gotta like peanut butter's peanut butter. Now the question might be, do you prefer smooth, creamy, or chunky, or super chunk? That might be the question to ask. Jules, I got to hear that accent. I got to hear that accent at some point. mm, mm, mm. Pearls barley. Ooh, I've never heard of that. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that. Jif Natural. There we go. Nina likes it smooth. Boogie says chunky. Boog, when do you actually ever eat peanut butter? You never eat peanut butter. Just throw some peanuts in a jar. Yes, yes. Where your bread is all messed up and it just looks like somebody's punched it from the inside because those like super chunk doesn't spread. It does not spread easy. BBL is chunky all the way home. I had the Tigers here. Bum, 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 bum. Mm, mm, mm. You love peanut butter since when? Since when? I rarely use the bread. Ah, yeah. So you're just spooning it out. You're just like hands. Are you doing with the hands? I'm not mad at it, but you get your own jar. Like, yeah. When Major and I come and stay in your room with you. Nope. Joker, I appreciate that. How are you doing today? Nisa, you had to do what? PPL. Are you kidding? As many times as I got aired out on my own live, straight to my face. There we go. Since the beginning of my career existence, I there's never been a time since you were wee high, knee high. Now this kid is up to here. Never once. You like peanut butter? Yeah. I think it's like when you offer it. You guys know how it is with your kids. If you offer it for some reason it's not cool, then when they decide, okay, cool. As long as you're eating good. I made ants on a log the other day. That is a throwback. And guys, that's a good one. Take some celery, put that peanut butter down the middle, and then just roll it in some raisins. Absolutely. My kid hated it without cheese on it. Yeah, ants on the log with cheese. That's just another level. Jules, we got it for you. We got it for you. I've never had the PB2. How is that? Major, there's a lot of things I stare at my kids over too. Absolutely. Joker, make sure you get that rest for sure. Scree, did you make ants on a log for the grandkids? Was that part of the busy? Scree got super busy because I was like, what happened? Where do we start looking? I just look at him. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. And my two always push back at me. And they're like, well, we got it from you. I'm like, all right, fair. Scree was for you. Even better. Oh my goodness, that's even better. Major, yeah. How do you defend that? Like, it's a rational one. It's rational. Like, yeah, I guess in some part. Um, yeah, you had people come in town, correct? Scree? No worries, Jules. No worries. I'm glad that you're out on a walk. Next time on the walk, can you grab us a little footage of your walk, what it looks like where you're at? Major, yeah, there was I I think if she not popped up today, I was gonna start snooping around. I was gonna start tracking IP addresses. Ah, yes. Whew. Yeah, that's a tough one when you got like a house full and you're always entertaining. But it passes by and then we feel better because it's like, yeah, we got to spend time. I am too, Major. Family time is important. I should mention, if I wasn't shoveling this in like I was like on a construction site, you can use chopsticks for it as well. You can that really slows your meals down, how you're eating, and the portions that you're putting in. But you see, I'm just forklifting it in right now. Yeah, get that nostalgia, those throwbacks. Justin, it is that close to being a vegan meal. That close. And I'll tell you how. When I made the couscous, instead of using water, I used chicken broth instead. So without that, everything else would be vegetarian, vegan. Like it's a very clean dish. So you could do that if you just did it with water. Major, yes, the instruction. That is it's that close. It's that close. So had I done water, I've done green tea as well. I've done it with green tea as well. How are you doing today? Yeah, sometimes yes, the broth it just gives it a little I don't know, a little richer flavor. So what we did is I did the couscous in the chicken broth. I added onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, some turmeric, and then I added chopped kale, chopped onion, some carrot, some trail mix, and the trail mix really hardies it up. That's the one. Never make matcha dogs. What are matcha dogs? I can't even begin to think of that. Warren Rambo, Chef Impact. How are you doing? How are you doing? I'd never even heard of matcha dogs. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. I've never been to Starbucks. Well, no, I take that back. I've been to Starbucks, I think maybe three times in my life, and twice was, or at least no, one of those times was because I met a friend. They need to use the restroom, but I don't have I don't have like a coffee thing like that. I'll have maybe a couple cups a week, and that's about it. How about you, Justin? You got to get your coffee fixed on a regularity? Ryan, what's going on? Enhanced hot dogs. Well, let's just back up. I'm not a hot dog person in the first place, so I'm not going to do. I'm not doing hot dogs to begin with. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to get like a sausage link or something like. Boogie and I we used to make uh, some vegan dogs too. I just buy Starbucks so I could flex that I'm drinking Starbucks at work. You know what you could do, Justin? Just get a Starbucks cup and then just go like to like a gas station and get regular coffee, and then you're always flossing. Look at this. Look what I got. Bam. But you're spending like half the price. We got to know how much you got in the dogs. I don't want to know. Cake pops. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds good. Raven, how are you doing? How's the family? Great, just get the cup. That's all you need. That's all you need. That's the flex right there. um, yeah, I don't. I know somebody gave me a Starbucks cup as a gift, and I think I got rid of it. I think I threw it away, or donated it, I should say. I'm doing fantastic, Raven. We just doing some cooking, hanging out, just having a good time. Like I would like to imagine that if we all got to sit down and eat together, just having a good time. Swole Rod, what's going on? How are you doing? How is that cutting going? How are those 24-inch pythons coming, brother? We were doing some biceps earlier today, brother. You should have been here, Swole Rod, because we were doing a little Hulkster. We got in some serious content creation as well. But here we go. What you gonna do when the 24-inch pythons run wild on you, brother? All right, Jules is back. Past the pepper. Am I a rocker? I like doing I like a little bit of everything. Rocker, hip hopper. I'll do a little country. I'll do anything. And easy. Back to Vince Hogan. Yes, what you gonna do? My hubby got some Starbucks drinks with like 20 names. Now one of my sons is the same way. Yes. Oh, got potato salad as well. Yes. Yeah, Justin. So I was listening to some AC/DC before we started. Those about to rock. I had some Pantera going. So yeah, I will go all over the place. Swole, you got me beat by a country mile. I'm not even at 24. Millicent, I have had quinoa. As a matter of fact, I got some. I got some tricolor quinoa here. I do have some. Absolutely, I do like quinoa. Jules is back. Jules, how far was your walk? How was it? And would you do me the honor of getting a little bit of footage the next time? I want to see the Aussie walk. I want to see Jules walk about. My clothing style. Oh, screen. Yeah. Do I have a tape measure to measure the biceps? I don't think I have one. My clothing style, very sports oriented. Jerseys, shoes, all that stuff. As a matter of fact, you guys, if you didn't see it last week? We did a live upstairs in my closet room. I showed all the shoes, all that stuff. So yeah, that was my style in the early 20s. Um, and I don't necessarily regret it, but I probably could have been a little bit more buttoned up. I'm just walking up my driveway. We'll send you some. I'm walking again this afternoon. Fantastic. Okay, so Jules, how you are what 8 hours ahead of us, or how far ahead are you? You're like a day ahead. So it is what Tuesday morning there or Monday morning? Yeah, Swole. I'm trying to get there, brother. Trying to get there. Justin, great question. Are you early 20s? Are you measuring out like what your clothing style is? In fact, I messed up bought a box of protein pop tarts. Didn't know they had 30 grams of sugar per pack. Yes, yes, yes. Read those labels because they will do that. And there must be a reason that I stopped craving them because I've been craving a Pop Tart for a long time now. And now I know. Swole Rod bought it. We were twinning. What flavor did you get? I at least need to know what flavor you got. 16 hours ahead. Okay, 16, 11, 18 a.m. Fantastic. Okay, Jules. 16 hours. I'm going to try to lock that in. Just keep reminding me. Stick with me. We got 8 hours ahead, I believe, in Ireland and the UK. I'm 30, but always dress sporty like yourself, and I'm thinking changing it up. Okay, so Justin, what you want to do is find the colors that work for you in your wheelhouse, is what I found. But find like interchangeable button ups. All you need is like three button ups, maybe two pairs of slacks, and the coat that's going to go with it. But that's all you need. Just something that's going to be fit, more trim fit rather than the boxy look from back in the day, and just something that you can like really interchange. So make sure that like your three shirts can complement your jacket. They don't have to match, but you want those things to complement each other. So get in that wheelhouse of colors, and then just find yourself a nice pair of dress shoes that are going to go with it. Peace, what's going on? Birthday cake flavor. Oh, that is a whole party. But Justin, I know what you mean. I've been there, and I would definitely, certainly point out some things if you would like. Oh, Din, I missed Din. Did I miss Din? Din? Because I don't have live chat on. Thank you, Major. Guys, there's always one. There's always one. That is okay. Peace. How are you doing? How are you doing? We are cooking. We are cooking, Peace. I did some couscous, chopped up some kale, some onions, some carrots, threw in some trail mix with it. It's a solid dish, and it took us 20 minutes. You guys saw it here. 20 minutes to get it cooked up, to get it fluffed up, and while it was cooling, I just put the other stuff together, and we got it. Dad was cool in his 20s, and he still is. I thank you, my love. Thank you so much. I try. I try. I need more going out clothes. I work a lot, so I've been stuck to sporty because I like it and it's comfy. That was my early 20s. I worked a lot in a warehouse. And so, yeah, I get it. Pearl couscous, peace, yes. Um, Justin, good pair of slacks, couple pairs of slacks that are going to fit. Stick with some nice conservative colors. That way, job interview, something like a wedding, unfortunately, if there's a funeral, just some sort of formal occasion, you'll have that set up already. Let that be the suit. Let that be the suit. Dark color, maybe some pinstripes. Find what's going to work with your frame. I don't know what your build is, but we want those nice lean looks. They have an amazing array of dress shirts now, and they're making them like a stretch formula, like a stretch. So it doesn't have to be like painted on, but it's much more form fitting. And yeah, you got this. Nate, what's going on? What's cooking? Good looking people. Pop Tarts have protein. Now I was tickled seeing that. Get black, cream, red, navy blue for basic colors. Boogie giving us some info. Absolutely. I'm working on writing my aerial yoga sessions. Fantastic. Nice. Do we have stuff that we can see? Bleak, what's going on? Do we have stuff that we can see on the aerials? I see. I see. Peace. I just subscribed. My apologies if I hadn't subscribed before, but I am number 5. Guys, go check out Peace. Peace has some, looks like some aerial yoga. It looks like one just started up a few days ago. Fantastic. Bleak, I'm doing fantastic, and I'm doing better by seeing your name in the chat. I hope you are well as well. Well. Should I drink a White Claw? I have never had a White Claw. Is that an alcoholic beverage? I don't really drink alcohol like that. The last alcoholic beverage that I had was a kombucha. So that would be my thing. If you're going to have something, the kombucha, that's just more because the drink ferments. Sub to Peace, fantastic. It's for my instructor, but I'll definitely be adding more. Peace. Yes, add more. Add more for sure. Screen Major, guys. If you can check out Peace, if you need to screenshot it so you can type in that name later, by all means do it. But give her a look. Nate just got home, busy afternoon in the yard. Took walk and stopped for diet soda at the bar restaurant on the beach. Nice. Nice. You've been at it in that yard for a few days. You must have a massive yard. Or are you cutting other yards as well? Peace, you are more than welcome. And thank you for being here. That's really part of our community. The community spirit is to really help other people. It doesn't matter really what your channel is doing, but if you're here supporting us, we're going to support you in return. I do, and I do other yards. That's why. Okay, because there was like 4 days in a row you said you were doing like a yard. I was like, did Nate live at Buckingham Palace and I don't know this? Bleak, have a fantastic rest and wake up tomorrow and tell yourself three things. Take that RCG and tell yourself three things about yourself that you know are true and that they apply to who you are. Randy, what's going on? SoCal in the house. Randy, we've been cooking. We had a nice bowl of couscous with some vegetables. Loving it, man. Yes, Randy, dropping the good energy bomb. For sure, peace. For sure. Indeed. We all need more peace in our lives. I agree. Peace. I hope we can have you back on a regular basis. We go live every day. Today was, what was that, 454 days in a row? Oh, and tomorrow, thank you for that, Scree. And tomorrow is going to be a morning quickie. Tomorrow we're getting to a quickie. The next couple days are probably going to be morning quickies, 4:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Is my phone out of service? You tried calling me. Huh. No, my phone's not out of service, but that's a conversation. Yeah, we'll leave that one out of the chat. Here we go. Let's go. Yeah, guys. Thank you, Major. Peace has one video up right now, so we want to check it out. Yeah, especially when it's people you don't know. When it's people you don't know, that's book. That might be your next movie. That might be your next movie. Kolkov, what's going on? It has been a while. How are the walks? How are the walks? This is Ken been doing the 10 minute or no, excuse me, not the 10 minute, but the 3.5 mile walks to and from work. Like I say, I tried calling you, but that's because I'm related to you. Yes. Yeah, I'm not sure like why people just do that. Like you're here and you're cool, and then all of a sudden you just do something absolutely like weird. Rebecca, what's going on? Rebecca, I made some nice couscous over here, and then I added some onions, some kale, some carrots, some trail mix. Came out very nice. Shelby, what's going on? We are in the kitchen. In the kitchen. 10 miles to work. Yes, that is a walk, isn't it, Peace? But guys, that's the testament to people working hard. You've been very good. Fantastic. Rebecca, how are you doing? How are you doing? Kolkov, how is work going? It is good to see you, Rebecca. Absolutely. BBL, you're still hungry. There's food right here. Nate, insecurities from others. Hit again at the restaurant, coach. Nate, I don't love that you're getting that sort of attention because it's not a good thing, but I love that you're getting that attention because it's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like when people have to go through it, but it's the truest sign that you're doing it right. Be there no later than 8:31. I got you. I got you. There's still some here. There's plenty here. You better hurry though, BBL. Better hurry, man, because you know. Eat me, eat me. Don't wait for BBL. Eat me. Hurry. Scoop me into the bowl. I'm delicious. It said it, not me. It said it, not me. So you better hurry, man. Major got dips. Peace, yes, indeed. Rebecca, my daughter had a stroke yesterday morning. I'm sorry to hear that. Boogie, me sprinting away from the kitchen. Yes. You sprint fast and far. I'm going to eat it all. And you know what you can do with this, guys? I could take some of this tomorrow morning and make eggs with it. Couscous and eggs. So if you had leftovers, you're still using the vegetables. You would have, you know, kale and onions in your eggs, anyways. So you just add it in and just have like a really different sort of omelet. Watch out, big man on the run. Rumble, big man, rumble. He doesn't want leftovers, BBO, because he doesn't have lids. Yeah, that's in part true. I'm gonna have to just put these all in like Glad bags or something. Yes, and scramblers. Millicent, you have a great night. Thank you so much for dropping by and giving me. You have to remind me of what that was. The replacement for rice was that you had again. So many good ideas in the chat. Overwhelming a bit. I understand, Nate. I can understand. You have created. You have redefined yourself. I mean, it's amazing. You have redefined yourself, and you put in the work, so it's probably less shocking. But imagine the people who haven't seen you in a long time. It's got to be crazy to them. Pearls barley. Okay, gotcha. Oh, okay, Jules. I'm just now putting it together. When you said Noyce Robinson, you were talking to Millicent. Got it. Nate. Yeah, that's kind of. I mean, just imagine if your channel takes off as well. That's almost what you're getting is a micro dose of what could happen. And I don't say that to scare you off, but you're preparing yourself by doing all this work. But these things can just really like tsunami over us. Negative book, New York, if anything. Major, do you have a southern accent by any chance? Yeah, that is different. To hear people actually speaking. No worries, Jules. No worries. Scree's got a southern accent. Ooh. At some point, I don't ask much. I don't ask much. But some of y'all, I just want to hear voices. I would just love to hear a voice. Screed, how would you feel about a cowboy movie? I don't have a strong Aussie accent, by the way. So lower your expectations. That is okay, Jules, as long as we can go out and say, yeah, yeah, I, and say, and go by the water and say, by the water, and say, there's a salty in there. You got to be careful, mate. That went Irish. That went Irish. It always goes back to Ireland. Fried, what's going on? I'm not confrontational. I tried to shake his hand. He wouldn't. What? He tried to get friends in the group to leave and they wouldn't. Whoa. Nate, that's not Irish. That's Irish, not Aussie. I know. I'm still working on it. Still working on it. From the fruit of my own loins. Hey, look at the state of your father. I'm still working on it, though. Nate, that is crazy work. That is crazy work. But that just tells you the level of vitriol that people have just built inside of them, the bile that is building up. Whoo! Whoo! You sure want a mess of vittles? Ma. Oh, I like that. A southern accent. I do declare. That's about the best it. Never met dude. No. One regular hug. I don't know. You didn't do anything, Nate. You're crushing it. That's what people are having a problem with. Vittles, indeed. Yes. If you yeah, anytime you hear the word vittles, absolutely. Nye, what'd you do? You got timed out like that. I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look, but behave. Behave yourself. You would be mesmerized by my sexy accent. Oh, anyways, good night, and you leave it at that. You would be mesmerized by my sexy accent. Anyways, goodbye. Do 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 do. And just leaves the chat on that one. Taj, what's up, Loke? Cowboy food for Boogie, absolutely. Nate, people are going to be you're just going to have to duck when you go out in public around people that you used to know because they're going to see you and start punching air. They're all going to look like Trey and Boys in the Hood after that cop roughed them up. They're all going to just be swinging at the air. Well, you know what? You're right, Scree, because I made what, and Boog took it now, is called the cowboy breakfast, like some beans and eggs. So, yes, I think it comes from victuals. Nice. Happy trails to you. Nate, it doesn't anymore because I'm really not out in the open like that. But I did get a lot of heat for a while. You know, my Jamaican Millicent, we got to hear Ms. Robinson's accent, the patois. I'm still working on me Jamaican as well. I'm feeling irate, but I know my accent still needs some work. What's a happy trail? It's a song. Well, among other things, but we're just going to say it's a song for PG purposes. Jules. Yes, a Van Halen song. Yeah, well, kind of. Yes, indeed. It's fun to imagine someone's voice and then finally hear it. Yeah, I don't get, you guys see me all the time. I'm blathering all the time. This thing never stops. But then when I get to hear some of your voices, I'm like, that's not what I thought it was going to sound like at all. Jim, what's going on? We got Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. We've got Jim in the house. Jim, I made some couscous. I also chopped up some onions, chopped up some kale. I had some carrots put in it. I threw some trail mix in it as well. Chef's kiss, my friend. Nate, I just don't want it to get physical. At plus 40 years old, I haven't been in trouble in a long time. You know what? Most of the time, people won't like necessarily like try to press you physically, but they will definitely try to make you psychologically knocked down. But the man who's run all the miles that you have, put in all the time, cut all the carbs and the sugars and the things that you've done, nobody's gonna be able to tell you're Kanye at this point. Nah, 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 nah. You can't tell me nothing, right? That's how. This is where you're gonna be. Like they're still punching at a third grade level. You've got a master's degree. You've completely restructured yourself. It's not going to get it. Yep, exactly. And I would have people all the time, and they'd be mad. Hey man, why don't you put a shirt on? There's women and children here. It's a free country. It's not like I don't have pants on, but you're letting your kids watch Looney Tunes. You got a pig in a jacket with no pants, and you're worried about me with no shirt. Come on, Carlos, be patient from the patient community. Carlos, how are you doing? Fish sticks, what's going on? Guys, we did some cooking today. If you haven't checked out Carlos, Carlos does some readings. He also does exercising. Good stuff over on Carlos's channel. Fish sticks, how are you doing? What's the craziest hater you had? Oh man, oh, a lot of it was. I had a guy that it was a lot of guys in the gym. It was a lot of guys in the gym, and it was guys that I worked out with, and they would just try to like relegate that. You know, you only look like that. I think I told you the one where the lady gave me a compliment, And the guy I worked out with every day, we worked at a bar together. We bounced together, and he was like, "Oh, he just looks like that because he's black." That was like he boiled it that quickly down because he wasn't getting the results. He was using the gear, he was shooting himself with oil, all that stuff. And here I just walk in, off of a bowl of Lucky Charms, and I'm throwing up 315. So that's what happens. That's what happens, Nate. But don't let him curb your enthusiasm. Porky wasn't right. No, somebody should have turned him in. Carlos, I love to hear that. I love to hear that you're doing well. I start to get that guy's circling me daily. I don't know. Boog, oh Boog, you didn't know your daddy had it like that. You didn't know your dad. I was repping 335. I was repping 335. Yes, Jimmy the Greek syndrome. Yes, yeah, Jimmy the Greek. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was quite the thing. Um, my dad is tough. I'm just trying to live my life. I don't want any problems. Yep, Jim. People are full. Yep, they are like that because it's a space for some people trying to build themselves up, and other people are trying to tear other people down. So for all the times that somebody would say something about leg day or this or that, like I don't care if it's about me or not. Once you start trying to do that, you show me your insecurity. I'm not worried about it. When I was younger, I don't remember being like that. Absolutely, Nate. That's something that we can talk about, guys. Nate and I have been in the works. We're in the works of going live together and having like a live chat, Nate and I. So I think that that's going to be a fun thing, just having topics. And because we know so many people in the community, it's just going to flow, and we can cover a bunch of topics because that's something that I really never went through as far as like redefining myself through massive transformation and the things that come with it. I wouldn't expect that. I wouldn't know that. But there's things that have been with me all along. So absolutely. Oh, peace. Yes. You guys, do we have more people? Nate, if you haven't checked out Peace, Carlos, if you haven't checked out Peace, please, guys, check her out and make sure you get the subscriptions in return, guys. Make sure that support is reciprocal. We are going to keep building each other's channels up through this platform. I want to see Carlos all the way up. I want to see Peace going up. Jim Crazy has a lot of stuff that he's putting out there. If you're not seeing this man working his arse off down in Australia, check it out. Carlos, thank you so much. I wish I never disappeared for 6 years. Massive learning lesson. I will most definitely. You know what? Sometimes you got to do what you got to do, though. I mean, even Superman had the Fortress of Solitude. Sometimes you just got to fall back. You got to fall back, and then you just got to come back and ready to rock. Sometimes that's what it is, man. And those are great talking points. Those are great talking points. This is the Impact Athletics Association. Absolutely. Has everybody had dinner? Because I feel like I just ate in front of everybody. I want to make sure you guys have eaten. I don't want to hold you too long. I don't want to hold anybody. Yes, you win every fight you walk away from. And that was the first thing that I taught my students. Crediting you for saying arse for us Aussies. However, you said it wrong, so we got to help you with that. Me arse? Me arse? Or do you say arsey? Me arsey. Jules, I need help. Help me, Jules. Help me. They took my thumbs. Help me. Help me. You can eat again. Oh, fantastic. Carlos, fantastic. Getting the sub for Peace. Thank you so much, Carlos. I think being single after being with somebody for so long is why I'm a little on tilt. You see me out here. You see me. There's nobody around. Nobody. I'm not dating. Not doing anything. The best relationship that you can have, the healthiest, is with yourself. And then once you like get to that point, cool. Now somebody else can come in and really compliment what you got going on. Shane, we got more Australia in the house. Shane, what's going on? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. What's going on? Yes, you gotta love yourself. Absolutely. And if nobody else is gonna tell you, come find me. I'll tell you. I'll tell you I love you. No shame either. No pause, no homo, no none of that. None of that. People need to just hear it without a caveat. I'm the only one that will put up screen. It would be a delight. It would be a delight. Here we go. Yep, absolutely. It was just an old friend today. I wasn't hunting her down. Yep. Yeah. And that's what happens. That's what happens. But people get wigged out, man. And you did your thing. Yes, Major gave us a quote from Lucille Ball this morning. Major, guys, if you haven't been checking, Major's dropping a lot of information lately. Our mods are second to none. We got people greeting, we got counters, we got translators, we got all sorts of stuff. Rapper DJ, it has been a while. Jules, did you say hey like as in good times, like hey, or did you say it like Fat Albert? Hey. How did you say that? Yeah, Nate, you're probably like a ghost. You're probably like a ghost to a lot of people. And then not only that, but a sexy ghost? What? What? No. Coming up with old blue eyes? Yes, indeed. Hey. Yeah, you're looking like a ghost, a sexy one too. If you if you don't know, now you know. Major, I think everything D does has this touch of magic to it. Even when I saw that it was like a tree, but I want to say the tree was like it was a Christmas tree, but it was like for St. Patrick's Day, or like it wasn't Christmas. But again, it looked amazing. I don't know what it is, Coach. I think I still got a long way to go. The bar is so low. You know, that's because you've got the entirety of your life. That's why we've got a long way to go. There's something new for us every day to experience, learn, and grow from. So that journey is infinite for sure. But you got this, man. And as our bodies change, as our bodies go through different stages, different ages, different medical conditions, injuries, whatever it is, we're still always restructuring. We're still always restructuring. So you're just getting you're getting a mastery of that, of just keeping yourself under control. I'm working on Pride Month now, Tree. Nice. Shane, dating is rough in Australia. Ooh, Jules first. Single Asian lady. I mean, at least you could just lead with, "Hey, I'm Jules, and I don't have any missing Tupperware tops." I think that's going to win the day. The bar is so low in society's fitness, it doesn't stop you. Use it or lose it. Yep. Keep it going. Oh, Scree is absolutely incredible. Absolutely major. Here are updates on my personal life in sports and news. Breaking news from rapper DJ 2013. He's starting to cut back soda and drinking water and tea, and I'm going outside more often. And NASCAR driver Kyle Busch died at 41. And back to you, Liz and Weather. Good on you, rapper. I love to hear it. Cutting back the soda. Drink that water, guys. Drink that water and tea and stuff. Yes, indeed. Pamela, yes. Thank you so much. How are you doing? People always like, you're almost done, and then I'm like, no, it can't end, or I go back. No, keep going. There's always something. So Nate, not only are you going to be a sexy beast, you already are. Then that channel, you're still working on the channel. There's growth there. You could learn a whole different language. You can pick up another language. There's that. You can learn an instrument, take up cooking, crocheting, whatever. There's always a skill that you're going to be able to work on or bring into your life. So it never ends. It never ends. Peace. Oh, the flow state. Thank you so much. Absolutely, especially when you aren't a Channing Tatum lookalike. There you go, Shane. Yeah, Jules, just start with that. Just start with that. I don't lose my Tupperware tops. There's going to be a lot of lucky blokes down there. Absolutely. Absolutely. Pamela, how have you been? Rapper, I love that. Have you experienced any shift in your energy? Are you feeling better? Any weight loss? Sometimes you lose inches, especially with soda, guys. The body absorbs those liquids, and when it's sugary and all that stuff, that's why those calories just, they're easy because we drink them. Facts is why people don't stick with it because they get complacent. Yep. Yeah, my thing is don't get complacent, but be comfortable in the while you are uncomfortable. Keep finding new things that you're just going to say like, "Hey, it is what it is." It's the old Michael Jordan thing. You miss every shot you don't take. Natalie Catherine, hi, how are you? Natalie coming to us from the UK. Guys, if you haven't checked out Natalie, it is the greatest librarian readings, history. She's this wealth of knowledge. Please go check out the channel. And she's got cats, and she put ham in her sandwich today on camera. I'm not even going to tell you what that means. I'm just going to tell you she put ham in her sandwich today. It was beautiful. Beautiful stuff. Yes, indeed. Natalie, love to hear it. Rapper says, I'm going to try to learn how to cook with my mom. That is so important. So not only are you with the original transmitter of your household culture, your mother and your father, but then you also have the ability to learn a skill that's going to sustain you for down the road. I'm going to go outside a lot this summer and burn weight and calories. Rapper, you know we're here every day. Today was 454 days in a row, so we'd love to have you. And if you can't catch us, go Ponderi Play. Catch some of the videos and start working out, man. You'll be looking like Nate's Live in no time. There we go. Yes, indeed, Natalie. Natalie, you're looking quite fetching today. Fantastic. Natalie is always well put together and just sitting reading properly. I love the content over there. If I said I have Tupperware tops for all my Tupperware to an Aussie, they'll think it's an innuendo. I might just have to stick to smiling and never saying anything. I, what? I don't even have an accent for that, Jules. I need an Aussie accent. Oh, I need an Aussie accent. Say, all right, you got your Tupperware tops in your Tupperware. It's terrible. I got to start working on it. I think it's time for a couple pies. What is that, Shane? Shane, you're an Aussie bloke. If a Sheila down there came up and said, I keep all my lids, I keep all my Tupperware lids, would you think it was something weird? Would you think that she was like off of a rocker? I think it's a winner. I don't think she's gonna stuff it up. I think that you got a winner. Jules, you're not gonna stuff it up. Major. Major. Oh my goodness. Wife material. There you go, Jules. You've heard it from a man down under. There we go. You've heard it. Natalie, what are you doing? What time is it in the UK right now? Let me do the math. Is it like 2 in the morning? Am I wrong? Is it like 2 in the morning, 2 or 3 in the morning? Organization and discipline is everything. You may not want to come here then, Natalie. This is an organism. It's always moving, breathing. Something is in motion. I try. I try. Jules St. Shed, relationships are a trap, though, so he's gaslighting me already. Natalie, 3 a.m. What? What are you doing up so late or early? I should ask. What's going on? Jules, she's already not having it. She's just like, nope, nope. He's already controlling me. Well, I can tell you from 16 hours away, if somebody told me that their Tupperware was in order, I would be like, okay, cool. Rapper, you're gonna do a workout live tomorrow? What? Do we have you tuned in? Let me make sure. Let me make sure I got Rapper tuned in. Bow. Doo-doo-doo-doo. What kind of workout are you gonna do? What do you got going on? Okay, I'm subscribed. I'm already subscribed. I thought that I was, but I just wanted to make sure. Fantastic. Hey, do that live. Do that thing. Do that thing. Nipped and tucked. Right. Millicent is back. Millicent came back to tell us her accent is quite sexy, you know. Indeed. Millicent, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if this accent is just like nails on a chalkboard to your ear, but I'm working on it. Shane, I take my fish oils and I have my Tupperware in order. Got to do better than that. Oh, Natalie, in the UK, if a young lady says that she has all her Tupperware tops on, would she be a catch? Would she be a catch to a geezer? She'd be a catch to a geezer, yeah. Yaman, Millicent. Yeah, I'm still working. Sleep hygiene. Marvelous, Miguel. How are you? I'm doing fantastic, my friend. Oh, Millicent, please, please teach me. Please teach me some patois. I need it. How many hours a night do you usually sleep? Larry just slid on in and he just went straight to the sleep study. Larry, how are you doing? How many hours do I sleep? That really depends, but it's usually between 4 and 6. But that also means a lot of times I'll get a nap during the day. But I have lived a life like a lot of graveyard shifts, things like that. When I had my girls, I had them by myself. So you get that you don't sleep heavy when you got babies in the house. So I'm used to a lesser amount of sleep. Matthew, I appreciate it. That's the shirt. It's stuffed. It's stuffed. But what you gonna do, Matthew, when the pythons run wild on you, brother? Oh, oh, oh. There we go. All right. Matthew, how are you doing, brother? I wish they did voices by request in the chat so that you can hear other people's accents. I need to, Jules. I need to hear it. Yes, Miguel, you look marvelous. I can't even do the old Billy Crystal. Spider Hogan, yes, yes, Jules, yes, 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 yes. Nate, if I get 8 hours, I'm up for 24 hours. Yeah, if I get too much sleep, it's a problem. If I get too much sleep, don't want me around because then it's like 2 cups of coffee, like big ones. And it's like, oh, dude, you got too much sleep. Get away from me. Matthew, I appreciate the good word. Shane, I fold and wash and then put away, and I clean the filters. There we go. Rapper, I'm probably going to work on jumping jacks, attempt push-ups, and work on stretching the arms and legs in the midsection. I also work on some of the workouts you've done. Rapper, fantastic. And guys, we had a banger of a workout today. We were out at the park. We were doing some pull-up stuff, all sorts of good stuff. We also got the 100 push-ups in. So that's what you got. Jules says, what's too much sleep for everyone? 8 hours for me, just I almost wake up feeling more tired. Larry, is the mic on my head? Yeah, it is, because I got my thing down here. Yep, I got it right here. Right there. I got it up top. Scree, it's not how you feel, it's how you look, exactly. Yes. Jamaican women love energetic men. Oh, I gotta go get some sleep then. Gotta get some sleep. I think the oxtail would put me to sleep. Like I don't eat heavy, so oxtail I would just be in a slumber. I I'm feeling the itis. Too much oxtail. Your cooking's too good, woman. All right. Terrible, terrible. Billy Crystal, absolutely. Scree, only sleep 6. Absolutely. Yeah, if I get more than 6, I am just wild. Shane, impressive, but can you boys fold a fitted sheet? You know what you do? You just take every corner and you just keep stuffing it in the next one. Just keep stuffing in the next one, and then you just squeeze it. You put it in a headlock, Jules, and then you push it into whatever and close it. That's how you fold a fitted sheet. That's how you fold a fitted sheet. I usually go to bed at 10 p.m., but I'm staying up for the Cracker Barrel 400 race tonight. I'd usually wake up at 5 or 6 a.m. Depends. What is the Cracker Barrel race? The Cracker Barrel 400, if that is in 400 meters, people run like they take you a quarter mile away from Cracker Barrel and then open it and then you run, or is it like an actual race? Yes, Jules, just yes. Oh, you're gonna love me. You're gonna love me. Boom, bam. Spider doesn't know how to fold a fitted sheet and has a Tupperware lid gremlin. Absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, are we talking about the fitted, or are we talking about like the sheet that goes over the bed with that hugs the corners? Because if it's just a normal one, I got enough chin. I got enough chin that I can, do that number. Now it's not going to be perfectly crisp but I think I might be able to get that one. It's a NASCAR event. Come get your biscuits. Yeah, they don't even have a starter pistol screen. It's just a giant triangle. Ding 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 ding. Come and get it. Large Coffee Studios is in the chat. How are you doing? We're just chilling. We ate some food and we and we've just been sitting here chopping it up. How are you doing? Yes, you got to have that giant. That should be the starter of all food races. Jules, my fitted sheet is on my bed. That's when you just fold up the mattress and everything. You just fold up the mattress and everything. You just squeeze it up. I would just turn it into like a Murphy bed. I'm just lifting the bed up. Ugh, that's it. It's folded. With the elasticized corners. Yes, the Murphy bed. You probably never watched a NASCAR race in your entire life. Oh, boy. I think I watched maybe like a Dale Earnhardt one before he passed, but not the whole thing. Not the whole thing. The screen. What is the red triangle? Fold the mattress. Yes, yes, indeed. I'm just kicking it up. I will make you Jamaican natural energy drinks. Ooh, that sounds amazing. What is in a Jamaican natural energy drink? What I'm trying to think right off the top. What would be something that would be in an energy drink? A natural one. Large coffee. I appreciate that. How are you doing? I'm a big boy. I'm sure I'd give it a go. Yeah. Oh, they don't have a dinner triangle. I was like, what is the red triangle? Yes, dinner. Ding, 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 ding. Yes. And then they'll play that music from the beef commercial. Dun, 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 dun. It's like a stampede. People running towards a Cracker Barrel. Beef. It's what's for dinner. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, my goodness. You've been to 2 NASCAR races. Nice. Get a rope. Yes. That was the New York City. Their Pace Picante. Oh, my goodness. Rapper, my mom was a fan of Dale Earnhardt. She watched the 2001 Daytona 500. Race Dale Earnhardt died, and my mom probably cried when Dale Earnhardt was declared dead. That was, yeah, that was such a. It didn't look like that would be the wreck that would like take somebody's life, but I mean, that's why. I mean, his passing is why they have those huge neck rolls now. Scree, I went to when I was younger. I like begged my dad to take me to a monster truck rally, and this was the most non-monster truck rally person that could have ever gone to a monster truck rally. And yeah, it wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but it was cool that he took me. Irish CMOS, strong back and a lot more that can get a man in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble. It was hot and everyone was drunk. Yeah, yeah, there you go. I've been to Talladega 2 times and Watson Glen many times. Nice. Matthew, brother, I'm going to say good from Ireland. You're looking good, big brother. I appreciate that, Matthew. We appreciate you. Speaking of CMOS, I got a couple CMOSs. I got a couple. There's a local vendor, and this one is strawberry, CMOS, and organic honey. Jeff Bodine and his family. Oh, nice, brother. Okay, and then this one is mango, honey, and the CMOS, and it's good stuff. It's good stuff. Large, thank you so much. Yeah, guys. Say your good mornings, your good evenings, all that good stuff. Jules, if I just fold a fitted sheet, does that mean we get dinner? Here we go. Yeah. Get that stuff. Z Wofford, I see a picture. I see a picture of the Reverend Z. Wofford coming on in. Z. Wofford, we was cooking today. Was not brisket and strippers, but you're welcome to come in on to the pulpit. Z. Wofford passing out beers to the homies. Hi! We need some organ music. All right. How are you doing, my friend? It's never going to get old. It's never going to get old. How are you doing? Looking good, man. I like that pick. I like that pick. There we go. I did some cooking. The brisket, yes, indeed, the brisket. Yeah, Matthew, I did some cooking. Tashana is in the house. I've never been to a single NASCAR race. I want to go to one, but probably never will because my mom's hands and money are not good because we were at risk of getting booted out, and my mom is broke. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. See what I started, Millicent? I am innocent. I'm innocent. I'm just hanging out here. I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. Z Wofford, how have you been? And I haven't seen much from our good man from from Chick. How's Chick doing? I know he said he just moved. I know they got married. And he said new job. I'm not innocent. Z Wofford's been in the confessional booth when I was talking about brisket and strippers. Oh yes, indeed. And these beers that we've been passing back and forth through that little window. Indeed. New job for Chick. Coach is innocent. I'm going with rapper. I'm going with rapper. I just showed up. Fantastic. Love to hear it, man. Love to hear it. Great to see your name pop up in the chat. I know everybody gets busy and life gets lifing, but it is great to see you guys as always. As always. BS. Shane, did it? Am I working that right? BS. BS. Time for some BS. Watch out for the one saying I'm innocent. Scream right under the bus, huh? Right under the bus. Like, hey, coach, here comes the bus. Ah, right under it. Rapper covered up for me. All right, Shane, it's getting close. Rapper, I'll try to catch up with you next stream heading into June best as I can. We're here every day, guys. Today was 454 days in a row. So we'll be back at it tomorrow, 4:30 Mountain Standard Time in the morning for a quickie. The next 2 days are probably going to be quickies. If I think I got it right. The next couple. Yeah. Yes. I'm still working on it. Oh my goodness. We got it. Got it. Scree's driving the bus. Roman, what's going on? I didn't realize that Scree had on one of the Jackie Gleason honeymooner hat and jacket while I was getting under the bus. She was throwing and driving the bus. Oh my goodness. Always watch out for the ones. There's probably some truth to that though. There's probably some truth for sure. Roman, life is good. Thank you for the sparkles. She's got a CDL, yes. The food looked amazing earlier. We need more of that. Tashana, absolutely. Absolutely. Who's the guy going live? I want to see what he's working with. Oh, who's the guy? Show me what you're working with. Watch yourself. Yes, the screen is that. Yes. Ah, yes, the Jackie Gleason hat. One of these days, Alice. Shane, I threw myself under the bus. Rapper, I'll be in the long stretch streams because I like when you do those long workouts. Fantastic. Fantastic. You can always find one Pondiri play and just find a good one that's over an hour. Get some good stuff in. Stop looking big, brother. Maji is looking big. Oh, I'm still working on the pipes, brother. Still working on the 24-inch pythons. And I've only got about 12 inches to go. Oh, I got a long way to go. Yes, indeed. Right to the moon, Alice. We were just okay with primetime television just promoting like some threat of domestic violence. You couldn't do that today. You couldn't do that today. One of these days, Alice. One of these days. Second you did that, woo, the screen's cut off, cuts to the news. There's a million views. Everybody's throwing up arguments. Man held up a fist. You could not do that today. Pow, right in the kisser. Pow, right in the kisser. Oh, you could not. You could not. You could. I'm going to go one further, Major. You couldn't even do what Ricky and Lucy did: sleep in different beds. Why is it? Why are they sleeping in different beds? Who's doing that? He's ashamed of her. That's phobic. Matthew, it's all your fault, Marsh. What you going to do? Ooh, all your fault. All your fault. Do I need to drop that? Make it harder? Because we say fault. Do I need to say fault? Fault. It's all your fault, Major. What you gonna do now? Look at the state of your man. Shane, all love, guys. See you next time. All right, Shane. He's not that big. Coach is like 6'5", 200 something pounds. Patch. Phobic is right. Oh, yes. You couldn't. You couldn't. You just couldn't. Absolutely. Matthew, have a fantastic night. Oh, no, that was Shane. Shane. James Bond is a woman from Russia with hits a woman. Yeah. And you ever see those old Sean Connery interviews? Yes, a woman does need a good slap once in a while. And Barbara Walters was like, what? And Sean Connery stood on business. All right, Shane. Yes. Yes. Sean Connery. He was just belting them around. A woman needs a good slap now and then. Oh, my goodness. Incredible. Incredible. I'm crying. I hope you're crying laughing. I hope that's what you mean. I'm crying laughing. I don't know. I just low-key guessed your height. You know what? As long as I'm tall enough to ride all the rides at Disneyland, we are good. We are good. As long as I can get on the teacups, It's a Small World After All, Captain EO, all that, Space Mountain, whatever. BMX, what's going on? Yes. Oh, Millicent, I appreciate you. That's some fine words, Lassie. Chosen, Unc, why you dressed like a buff minion right now? Because I got one eye, just like your picture. One eye. I see you. I see you. What's going on, Chosen Law? BBL is still here. BBL, did you leave and come back, or have you been here the whole time? I'll probably do a live on this race to show you, Coach. Fantastic. Yes, indeed. That it is me, General. That is that is it. That is it, me General. And it's not general, it's general. I'm working on it. I gotta get this dialed in. I'm short. I'm only 5'9". That's average. That is the average height of people in the U.S. I think that's a global average too. I'm here as well, just doing things at the moment. No worry, Tashana. Rapper, let me know when. Let me know when. Absolutely. Jules, dang, I'm outside again. The reception is patchy. Jules, she's got the dodgy reception on her cell phone. BMX, you are 6'2". Yeah, you're looking big on that bike, man, but that's how you want it. Like, have that control. Have your bike be smaller, kind of like a trick skateboard. I'm short then, Shane. Scree, you are not short. I've seen that shadow. That shadow is long, tall Sally. I've seen it. Chosen, I'm half of a foot long. Oh, you meant height, not girth. And there it goes. All right. Not dodgy enough to not hear that accent. We need to work on that. The stream will be right after I hop off this stream and title my live and go live. Oh, you're doing it tonight. Okay, you're doing it tonight. Jules, I know. I got to work on it. Is it true that no one is listening? Thank you, Major. Victor, tall enough to ride all those rides at Disneyland. I'm tall for a Filipina. You look tall in that picture next to your folks. Yes, absolutely. Come on, Screen. We know you're 7 foot tall. Okay, rapper. I will definitely check it out. You have me crying in a good way. Sorry. No worries. I didn't know if it was from laughter or from something else. And then I was like, oh, maybe I should ask before I just laugh along with you for not laughing and crying. So it's all good. Millicent, I think we're listening. Let me do that Hulk Hogan. Let me do that Hulk Hogan while we are listening. Who's listening? Who's listening, brother? Yeah, indeed. Jules, if I had to guess, I'm gonna say you're about 5'7". I would guess Jules at 5'7", maybe even 5'8". If I had to guess, you do have 13-inch biceps. Oh yes, the pump. Yes, what you're gonna do? Yes, indeed. I don't have a tape measure. I thought I had a tape measure to measure the old pipes. Jules 5'9". Woo! Yes, you are tall. I was close. I was close. I still left you out there a little bit. There in the walls. Millicent, how tall are you? I'm going to say 5'4". I'm going to say 5'4". How close was I? Chosen. Is there a wall behind the microwave on your top of your fridge? Spotless clean. If not, please don't invite any company over. Chosen. Yeah. I was doing this while you got distracted and Major took you out. So there you go. Got it about an inch on Jules. Nice. Oh, did I get it right, Millicent? Yes. 6'4.5" BBL. Woo! Coming in. Z Wofford, we made some couscous. I did some couscous earlier. It's cooled off, but we did some couscous. And with the couscous, I'll run it back, guys. So normally with the couscous, you have like a cup and a half of water, a cup and a quarter. But I used a chicken broth instead. Kind of gave it a little bit of a richer flavor. Got it with the seasoning. Hit it with some onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, turmeric. Then once it came off the heat, because you only need to just bring it to a boil. It's almost like making oatmeal. But then I added in some kale, some onions, um, some carrots, and some trail mix. Yes, it came out fantastic. Shane called us short. You guys are looking him in the eye, if not down at him. And he called you guys short. What? Z, it came out amazing. And it took 20 minutes to make. I mean, it's a quick dish. It's a quick dish, but it's very hearty. I could feed the family with this one. I want to go back and see what was this Yahoo talking about? Doo-doo-doo. Is the wall behind the microwave on the top of your fridge spotless clean? If not, please don't invite company over. Oh, you know what this numbskull's talking about? There's flowers up there, and there's a bunch of drawings from my kids. So this is why before people start talking and opening that thing underneath their nose, you just don't say much. You don't really try to pick at somebody else's house. There you go. You don't try to pick at other people's house. You don't make jokes about what other people do as far as their homes. Bob, try again. Try again. We got good vibes. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. Shane, do you still want to go for dinner with me if I look down at you in heels? There we go. There we go. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Bob, no. Z, you know how it goes. Yeah, Mike says Bob, like and subscribe. Guys, you just chill out. Just chill out. It's not yours. It's mine, and we all get to do how we do. You know, we all do how we do. Who was the pelican that disrespected someone who let us into their space? I hope they got some hugs. The pelican? Oh, I've never heard that. Peace. Yeah, this is just what we do. This is what we do. But there's nothing dirty up there. I think what they're seeing is a reflection. And so they think that there's like a big spot up there. But so what? So what? People have lived in much worse conditions. I've been homeless. I'm grateful for what I have. And we see people that are homeless today. I'm grateful, even more grateful that I have what I have because I know what that life is like. It's not fun and it's not easy. So indeed. Yes, Pelican. I love it. Shane says, yeah, let's do dinner. Z says, Bob, I know just because you don't got none doesn't mean everyone stole them. Absolutely. Absolutely. Major, thank you so much. You know, open, yeah, and that's what works for me, Scree. It's just having it open. I can see it. It's like it's like having a General Mart in the 1800s. Selling tobacco, gunpowder, and beans all off the same shelf. Millicent says unknown. So when can me and Mage move in? We need more room, but for sure, we just have to build like a big old compound. Big old compound. And in the middle of it is just some tires, some sledgehammers. We got to have a walking track for Scree and Sophie. Just have a big old compound. Z, I appreciate that. You know, it works for us. You know, it works for us. I don't have it like meticulous, but it works. Shane, someone in the chat said relationship are a trap. I thought, well, I don't know. It's good for the heart. Yeah, man. I wish my kitchen was that big. You know what? Yeah, and this isn't big, but it works. And because it's just me and my small group, we move as a unit. And there's something about like when you're in tight spaces that you're close to your people. It's like an ant colony or beehive. You're around them. You're around your people. It's home. Yeah, and that's the thing, guys. Make your house a home. That saying's been around for a long time. Make that a home. Make it character driven. Make it a reflection of your energies, things like that. So, for sure. Jules, yes, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys coming on in. Shane says no dinner. Yeah, Scree, there's something about that where you can cook and you can talk and have music and all that good stuff. Jules, that's very kind of you. Major, absolutely. And you would be welcomed into that, absolutely. And that's part of the energy people bring in. I don't have a lot of people here. In my lifetime, I probably had more people working on the house, like plumbers, doing things in the house than I've actually had people because kind of like what Nate's going through. When you go through like particular changes and phases in life, people fall off for whatever reason, good, bad, or indifferent. People fall off. And that's not a bad thing, so you just start to enjoy your space and make it what you want. So it definitely built off of a peaceful energy. Definitely a peaceful energy. Millicent, relationship is not a trap. You just have to accept each other no matter what. Acceptance is a huge piece of life. Absolutely. Kitchen is the heart of the home. I like that, Matthew. I like that. But it's inevitable. But I mean, what have we been on here? Almost 2 hours, and we had two Yahoos. That's like one per hour. That's not bad. That's not a bad rate at all. Hey, what you made sounded awesome. I had a hungry man, but it was 39 grams of protein if that counts. That's cool. Just be careful. They glitched us. We started talking too good. We started talking too positive. Just watch out for the sodium on the dinners like that. Being in love is good for you, so relationships can be beautiful. I agree. I agree. Um, and you learn a lot. You learn a lot about yourself because you don't have to just be by yourself. You should know yourself better than anybody, but being in relationships allows you to kind of step outside of yourself and be there for other people. Absolutely. You're saying Yahoo, so you have to be about 50. Yahoo, like Yahoo Serious or Yahoo Mail? What are we talking about? Or just like Yahoo, like I was on a horse? Jules, you know how it goes. Matthew, I love that you had a good cry. A good cry is not a bad thing. Calling them guys Yahoos? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yahoos and knuckleheads, all that stuff. I did. You know what? That was just so inborn that I didn't even realize that I had said it. I was like, Yahoo. Was I mentioning an email? People get cold feet quickly. Put some socks on. Put some socks on. Millicent, if I'm 64 and still single, never married, I might as well stop looking. Oh, I wouldn't say stop looking. I would say just, take your time, enjoy your path, your process. Absolutely. Pelicans. How did it come to pelicans, Jules? That's what I want. That's what I'm curious about. How did it come to pelicans? Millicent, 64, still young. It's only going to depend on what you want out of life. If you don't want to be in a relationship, that's cool. But if you're still looking, by all means, keep making those energy drinks. Get those. It's going to get somebody in trouble. BMX. Here we go. Impact. Where is the fitness workout? Oh, yeah. Food. We did cooking today. We were in the kitchen. We did some kitchen stuff today. But where were you for the morning workout? We got the workout in 454 days. We were there. We were there, my friend. So I'm sorry you missed it. We would have loved to have had you. We made some quinoa. Yes, no, couscous, not quinoa. We made couscous. Millicent, yes. Jules says no, Millicent. Some people are still coming to their final and best form, at least a better form. All right. Yes. So there's hope for me that I will be able to find or at least keep the Tupperware tops. So I never give up is the lesson that Jules has given us. Kamisha, what's going on? How are you doing? Kamisha, you got here just in time. Well, maybe a little bit after, but I made some couscous. I made some couscous. Had it all seasoned up. Then we added some chopped kale, some onions, some carrots, some trail mix, seasoned it up. Ah, indeed, made me do the cha cha, Kamisha. Made me do the cha cha. Shane, you're 30. The world is your oyster. It's just beginning. Absolutely. Absolutely. 454 days. Absolutely. We had a good one, too. If you haven't checked it out or even checked out yesterday's from the hill, woo! We had the last couple of days have been some barn burners. But yeah, come on in, Full Quinn. Come on in. How have you been? I don't think we've seen you for the last, I don't know, feels like about a week. Kamisha, how are you doing? I appreciate that, Kamisha. I saw one of your, it was a short, and I like that view out your kitchen. It looked like there was a window right next to where you were cooking. I like it. The new place looks really good. I hope that it's working for you. How are the girls? To be 30 again. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. It's been probably 2 weeks. Been very busy with work. I hope that it's positive and productive and not just overrunning you. Like there's a difference. I love to hear that you guys are positively productive, but sometimes when people get overwhelmed, that's when I'm like, oh, hopefully you get some time off for yourself soon. Yeah, I'm more like a white crayon. Nobody touches me. Shane, how's the hunt for the car? How's the hunt with the car going? Jules, 30 was COVID year for me, and I was in full peak of isolation in Sydney. I'm forever 29. I'll be 30 one day. Guys, this is why we say ageless. This is exactly why we say ageless. So whether you got a Millicent, whether you got Kamisha, whether you got Major, whether you got Fuquin, whether you got Jules, Shane, myself, Anybody, BMX, ageless, ageless. If you didn't know how old you were, how old would you be? That is the question. It's taxing on the body, but I enjoy it. To me, it's not daunting, but to others, it's draining. Matthew, we do have a beautiful family here. Shane White Crayon, never heard that. That's brilliant. Yeah, the white crayon. Unless you got black construction paper, generally it's not of much use. Like, okay, it's still missing and don't know where it is or who took it. Man, sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. How are you guys coping with no car? How's that working out for you? Here we go. Millicent, I appreciate that. Giving us 5 stars. That is like 5-star Michelin cooking. Kamisha, I'm okay. I see the cha cha. Yes, we got to get the cha cha in. 90K in lessons. I'm not sure what that means, Shane. Peace. All right, Z Wofford, we got to say goodbye to the pastor. Z Wofford, boom, boom. He's passing out beers. Z Wofford. All right, the girls are okay. I have been growing my hair. This has probably been about 3 years now. 3 years. See, I had to do it. 3 years, but I didn't. It wasn't my intent. These are just twists. I twisted it myself. I didn't go to a loctician or anything, and it just took off. It just grew and kept growing. Now I got this magic beanstalk hair. So that's how it came about. But that's been a few years now, so it just took off. Oh, 90K in losses. Got you. Got you. Well, yeah, I didn't, and I've never been to like a loctician, so I've had to just like learn as I go, kind of sort of thing. Yeah, fantastic. And I didn't realize that there was a difference between like if you go and have it locked, because somebody asked me like how often I get it retwisted. I'm like, I've never like gone for a retwist. And they're like, that's because you the way you did it, like it wasn't, I guess, separated and segmented like locticians do. So yep, twist and do my hair. Also, Kamisha, yes, indeed, the little cha cha cha, doo, 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 doo. Just like we're on those ladders, guys. When we're on the ladders, boom, 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 boom. We got that in. We got that in. Kamisha, it's been a while. I was thinking Kamisha was just like, I'm done with Impact. I'm done. I'm done. I'm not going to the channel no more. I got me own cooking to do. I've got things to do. Here we go. Yeah, Peace, how long have you been growing yours? How long have you been growing yours? Jules, I still need to know how you got to the name Pelican. What did the Pelicans do that where they deserve to be called like, I don't know, like that? What where did Pelican come from? Same for 3 years, nice. Oh, Jules, you got to check out Kamisha, Cooking with Kamisha. She's getting all sorts of stuff. Peace, if you haven't checked out Kamisha. Kamisha, if you haven't checked out Peace, JMI51, please do so. Please do so. Oh, you did you make that up? Did you make that up, Jules? You just decided to like disparage these poor birds? Oh, I should have known. Oh, that's awesome. Keep going. Keep going, indeed. That's awesome. Okay, we got Peace bumped up. A few more subscriptions. 4 more subscriptions. Guys, make sure you go check them out. I have no beef with Pelicans. Yeah, I'm going to look at that too. I'm going to look at that. Jules, I cook everything that I can cook. Yeah, Kamisha's got some good stuff over there. The daughter's boyfriend, Pelican. Yes, Major. Yes, indeed. Rapper, I'm back. Did you tune into my stream when it was live? No, I'm still live. I'm still live. I'm at work right now. I'm still doing my thing. I didn't realize you were going like right when you left. Definitely a pelican. Oh, yes. We gotta start put a stamp on that. These pelicans. Yeah, we've still been live ourselves. Peace, you're more than welcome. I see that you got some more stuff on there too, more than I had seen at first. BBL says poor pelicans. All right, me general, big up yourself. No respect, no respect. I I I me general, big up. I'm working on it. I'm working on it, Millicent. Okay, Jules, no problem. Thanks in advance. Absolutely. I moved across Australia and need friends. Okay. Rapper, I did go live, but I ended after like something minutes. Why'd you end it? Why'd you end it? You got to stay on there. Jules, this kid is definitely a pelican. I only have my dog's puppy videos on my page and me promoting my friend's channel. I'm going to leave the camera for you folks. Okay, no worries, Jules. But we could get some POV. If you haven't checked out Scree's videos while you're going on your walk, just shoot forward. Just so we get some of the feet, get the feet from that 5'9" frame. Get some of those feet. We got two 5'9" We got two 5'9". Absolutely. Hey, yeah, yeah. Check out Scree's channel. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. I can never forget about Impact. I appreciate you, Kamisha. I appreciate you. Matt, we are family. Absolutely. Major, I'm loving you use of Pelican, in particular to the targeted attack. Yes, indeed. Love is free, Matthew. Absolutely. Pass it around. Doesn't cost a thing. It does not cost a thing. Jules, we got, yeah. I wish we would have, the word would have been seagulls, because we got a flock of seagulls around here. And I ran so far away. We would post some POVO. Yes, yes, Jules, that's what we're talking about. And while I'm in this position, Jules, what you gonna do when the biceps run wild on you, pelicans? All right, seagulls. I know. I got a great pelican video yesterday. Uh, I'm gonna get one too. I see a whole bunch of them. There's pelicans outside all the time. Who took their RCG? Absolutely. Peace. I took RCG. I took my RCG, Kamisha. You know I did. I took my RCG. I'm looking bigger. It's the shirt, Matthew. It's the shirt. That's why I'm doing the Hulkster stuff right now. Because once I take the shirt off, brother, it's not going to be the same. Oh, oh. There we go. I appreciate you, Matthew. Peace. Seagulls I have beef with. I have a funny memory of one swooping and stealing my slice of pizza from my hand. There's the origin story. There's always one. There's always an origin story. That's why Jules is, yes. Now we got it. Millicent, let me translate. I said, okay, my friend, love and respect. I like it the other way. Okay, me general, big up, no respect. I like it. I like it. Keep bringing that. Keep bringing the patois. I live near a beach. Shane, you go walk that beach, right? I understand that beef. Peace. Did you have a pelican take something from you too? Oh, these ruthless birds. Yes, the seagulls at SeaWorld are ruthless. Oh my goodness. Rapper, how did the stream end on its own? Oh, BBO, you know there's a story. Yes, there's a story for sure. I don't think I've ever had an interaction with a seagull or a pelican or a pelican. But you guys know I got those birds outside, so if I start calling something like pigeons, there's a reason. But the idea of making feel some kind of way, yeah. And now I don't want to go outside with a slice of pizza. This was a seagull at the Sydney Opera House, a restaurant bar there. There's some spoiled seagulls. Ooh, Sydney Opera House. First of all, sounds amazing. So, if going to Australia, I would want to visit the Opera House. Do they have operas often, or do they just call it that? My sister But since a kid left lunch on the table, yeah. Kids don't realize, yeah. Kids don't realize it's bad enough when you have like a dog and a small child because that dog sticks right by the kid because it knows it's a matter of time before it's like not paying attention, holding its ice cream, or just dropping food. Keep a slingshot. A rug. My rug in my living room has that design, but a red ring on the outside. The same one on mine. Same one as mine. A fatter red line. Got it. Little baby girl told me all about it. It just ended on its own after like something minutes because I think I didn't meet the community guidelines. Oh, well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how that works. If you got what 50 subscribers, is it 50 now? Still 50 that you need? Mick Hucknall concert at Sydney Opera House is epic. Ooh, okay. I gotta check that out. I gotta check that out. I have not been to a symphony or an opera in a long time. I'll just say that it's been a long time. That would be the concert that I would go to. If I was going to go to a concert, it would be something like that. It's still 50. You're at 413. That's weird. I'm not sure what happened then. That's strange. Well, did you leave it up live at least? Did you leave it for public? I recently went to the MGK. Is that Machine Gun Kelly? MGK? And I don't know what the other one is. Honestov? Is that what that one is? Honestov? Left it up for public so you can watch it after it posts. Okay, cool. Simply Red, gotcha. I'll keep holding on. Yes, gotcha. Yeah, I was like, okay, I didn't know who that was, but fantastic. Wasn't that the video where he had like a crush on his teacher and she was like out in the weeds with some guy? I did. That was that video, wasn't it? All right, rapper, have a good one. How many new subscribers are you gaining a day? Just curious because I know I love the motivation. I'm sure everyone that watches does also. BMX, I will tell you, since we hit about the 10,000 the last month or so, um, we're getting like one per stream, one or two. That's about it. Nectar to Vincent. Oh, next to me. I was like, Nectar. I'll take Nectar. BMX. No, that's terrible. One per live. One per live is not good. All right. Well, I don't have the Mick voice, but we're still here at Impact Athletics Association Worldwide Community. And giving a special shout out to Scree. And this is the WBRX Impact Athletics Association. We appreciate you being here. It's summer, guaranteed fall will be different. Yeah, this has been. Voice is Nectar. Oh, you spoiled me. You spoiled me, Scree. Matthew, hold on. If we hit the 100 like, me and Major are coming over for dinner. All right. I don't even know where we're at. Where are we at? Ooh, we're at 57. Okay. Kamish, indeed. BBL, yeah. You like that? I sound like a pilot. Nice. I had a couple of YouTube friends whose channels have plateaued lately. They're pushing through like champs, but can be disheartened at times. Guys, yes. I will say I don't press people to like go out and do things for the channel. But if you wanted to, Mr. Burns and I were at lunch the other day. You guys may have seen the short, and I just kept my screen on my phone, the QR code. And if somebody, if it comes up in conversation, boom, here, scan this, go and subscribe to this channel. It helps. It definitely helps. And, you know, we're just going to start having to do it hand to hand, is really what it's going to come down to. I don't know really what it is about YouTube lately, but I did see a video where they are giving newer channels a little bit more favor as far as pushing attention their direction. This channel's been around since 2011, so it's technically a dinosaur. So I would have to start like a whole new channel to see if that would grow beyond, or just keep grinding it out. Angel, what'd you do? What happened? We're cruising at 30,000 feet. Absolutely. Matthew, yeah, BBL gets here first. Nobody's getting there. Jules, I appreciate you giving me that tidbit of information, because sometimes it can definitely feel like, oh man, what's going on with my channel? But hey, one person at a time is more than none persons at a time. And if that means it's reaching somebody new that's saying like, I like what's happening and it might help me change my life, then it's worth it. It's worth it. Large coffee. Deserve more fame. Well, you know, it'll come in its own time, and if nothing else, maybe it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, cool. There's 10,000 people here who know what we do. Take it, move it forward. So maybe somebody else gets the spark, and then they're going to take that message and move it forward. Shane, all the love, we appreciate you. Millicent, uh-huh. Nate's live. You see Adrian Broner, coach, bad last night. I'm dropping it tonight. Sorry, I didn't mean to plug. I totally forgot to ask you. You're always welcome in, Nate. Guys, let Nate in. What are you doing? Give him a table. What are you doing? Give him a table. Stop. You know it's Nate. Nate, come on in. Nate's good. What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? Hey, watch it. Don't mess up in here. All right. Yeah, I've read that UT is favoring new channel. Or yep, and also new viewers. New sub is just as new as well. Some theory going around, people getting hooked, and it's not really supporting creators. That's exactly what it. Yes. So we will. We'll get it. If I get one like, I made one person happy. Scree. That's it. That's it. Absolutely. We're gonna grind it out. No, AB is he's declining bad and rapidly. He needs some intervention. Time to cook my pies. Time to make the donuts. Yeah, Jules. So you've read the same thing, and no, we're gonna grind through it, guys. I will pull up to just large places with just a cutout, and hey, guys, scan this, please. Down by the freeway, we'll squat for likes or subs. Absolutely. We're going to keep grinding this. But we did have the ideas or the suggestions given to us about a Discord. What was the other one about going on Twitch? Some of these other platforms, which I never really thought about. I definitely don't do much on Facebook and Instagram. At one point, I could go live, and then it said I couldn't. I think they changed their guidelines. So it is what it is. No, he can't handle it. And I think, Nate, the problem is, you like that BMX? I think the problem is it's not just the drinking, it's the drinking and the attention. So it's like to keep getting the attention, it's like I got to keep drinking to get the attention. And that's a bad spiral. Yes, BMX, we'll squat for likes. Just down that sign, right at the freeway. Wouldn't that be crazy? You pull up and we'll squat for likes. Okay. I gotta get my phone out for that. I gotta give you a thumbs up. I gotta give you a subscription. Yep, yep. And he's doing it with what's his name, Dean the Great. And that kid, when Dean the Great looks like the one who's the more logical of the two, that's a problem. That's a problem. BMX, yes. Keep your phone ready. You might just see it. You might just see it. Matthew wants the first plate. I think it's got to be who's ever here first. Major said he's on his way. The BBL's on his way. Matthew might have the problem though, because Matthew's going to have international travel. Jules as well is going to have international travel. So I think Kamisha, I think Millicent, I think I think Major, I think Scree all have kind of an advantage. BBL as well. I'm running right now. I want the table. Oh my goodness. Well, you guys see that there's extra. You see that there is extra. Vincent Chat, sorry I have to go, but this has been awesome. Thanks for letting me hang out. Oh my goodness. Jules, it has been a pleasure as always. I will look for whatever you post, share, or whatever, and the DMs as well on IG. Have a fantastic day. He's only 36. Woo! Yeah, he is. He's really wrecked himself. All right, Jules. No Pelicans. No Pelicans. Kamisha, you going to bed as well? Get some rest. Nate, he absolutely could turn it around. He absolutely could turn it around. Guys, we're going on. What are we going on? 2.5 hours? 2.5 hours? Let's get on out of here. BMX, I would be happy to share what I got. Absolutely. These are simple dishes. Anybody can make them. If I can make them, anybody can make them. It is that easy. Yeah, exactly. And look how quickly the fame got to him. So this is where you kind of give somebody like a Floyd their credit because he stuck with it for this many years. Like he really stayed disciplined. I'm in it by even just for the workout. Millicent, I really enjoyed chatting and seeing everyone's comments. Rise up, rude boy. I love it. I love it. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna walk out of here with Jules. We're gonna walk out with Millicent. We're gonna walk out with Kamisha. There we go. We're going to walk out with BMX as well. Let's get on out of here, guys. Remember, tomorrow morning is a quickie, 4:30 Mountain Standard Time in the morning, 4:30 a.m. We're going to be at it, cracking at 4:30, and we're going to try to finish it out by 5. Sometimes we go a little bit over, but it's not going to drift. So, yes, indeed. Get the trumpets, indeed. So, guys, in the meantime, I hope this finds everybody in your place. Pursuit of beginnings of total health, mind, body, and soul. And please keep in mind that your health and fitness are not the same. Who said that? Dig. I got to see how I pronounce that. Did you? Did you doggy? From Norway. Did you doggy? Hey, come on in. Hit that like, hit the subscribe. Join us tomorrow. But guys, in the meantime, I'm going to rewind it. I hope this finds everybody in your place. Pursuit of beginnings of total health, mind, body, and soul. Please keep in mind that your health and fitness are not the same, but if you work hard, you can have that happiness, that longevity, that peace, that prosperity, that longevity that's going to help you shine in the dark and help other people shine as well. So, like we like to say, HWPO. That means hard work pays off. And we have been in the kitchen. So, guys, please give it up for the mods, the members, the subscribers, the new viewers. And we had a couple trolls. We had a couple pelicans. But all that is the reason I like to call this the best job in the world. So, please keep in mind that your health and fitness and all that good stuff, guys, it matters. It really matters. That's why we're doing the eating and stuff. So, your time, it's valuable. Thank you so much for spending almost 2.5 hours here. Cena, the food was amazing. Absolutely. Much love from Ireland. But guys, much love to you and your family. So we will see you guys soon. And in the meantime, let's see. Where's my, yeah, where's that? Where's my, here it is. Here it is. Oh, right. Oh, my hair's all stuck in here. In the kitchen. In the kitchen. We've been cooking in the kitchen and we've had some good stuff. Some good times and all sorts of good stuff and good food and good moves in the kitchen. You like that? Something new? All right, guys. All right, guys, you have a good night, and we will see you guys very soon. Much love.